All right, so hold up. All right, so we're breaking down two pairs. We're breaking down GBP USD and JBP JPY, and I also have a look at USD JPY. I kind of just like to have it just because it is a yen and dollar pair. Just a couple of things to start off this breakdown. Right, one, I want to make the breakdowns a lot quicker. Two, Forex Factory. We have no news for the upcoming week, which is beautiful. Right, Monday we're clear of big news for any pairs. Tuesday again. Wednesday we have GBP news at 4:30 and USD at 9:15. That's about it. Nothing again Thursday and 2 a.m. on Friday GDP. So we're pretty clear on news, which is a good thing, especially having crazy ass news last week that resulted in just these huge moves you can see right here, right? So we're going to get rid of USD JPY. It's not what I'm breaking down. I'm going to be breaking down GBP JPY and GBP USD. I think they're beautiful setups. I think there's a lot of good money to be made this week. And I love that. I love when I have setups like that, right? And partly for the reason is because of this beautiful structure, right? So you want to look at GBP JPY and see what's kind of happened, right? I called it off last week. We're in a bullish trend, right? And you can see that we finally have broken out of this entire consolidation, right? So what ends up happening now? Price ends up having this huge push to the upside, creates a higher high. We simply pull back, create a higher low. And what happens after a higher low? You guys know, taking the course, we could pull up and create another high. We went to buy in here, although we did end up actually missing that trade. I ended up posting out on my story and updating you guys. I ended up missing that trade, right? I'm actually gonna mark something off right here. Okay, so now, what do we have again? Well, structure is just going to continue, right? That's what structure does. If we're going to continue this bullish trend, we should be expecting the same exact thing, right? After a higher high is made, we potentially want to look for a pullback and then long again. Now, this is where you got to ask yourself the question, right? Now that you have your bias, which for me is bullish, where could we pull back to, to be able to long from? And I'm going to choose this level right here. I'm going to choose this level right here, right? One of two things are going to happen. Price is either going to, one, pull back into this level and then continue going long. Oops. Right? And that's pretty much it. That's really pretty much it. So we're above moving averages, as you see here. The 4 hours on the daily time, the 4 hours on the bullish trend. Daily time frame is also pulling in, creating a higher high. You're gonna pull down, most likely create a higher low, right? Pull back at this level, just like you see here, higher high, higher low, higher high. I want price to just come back down here and retest, right? I want price to come down and retest and look to go long. Also, if you're looking to use a Fibonacci setup, you could also do that. You can also grab your Fibonacci from the breakout start to the end. Something like that. Well, I don't know if I like this one too much. I might like something like this. Yeah, that's more like it. Let me have the 0.38. Let me have the 0.38 lined up right in here. So this is what I'm going to be looking for. My golden zone, or the area where I'm looking to enter, is going to be in this area right here. This is where I'm going to be waiting for price to come down to and actually enter longs. Now, there is one thing that I think a lot of us, not just you, a lot of us need to be careful about. A lot of us, is not longing too early, because price. Remember, we want to see rejection here, right? And 4 hour and the daily. We want price, I believe, is potentially going to come down here and reject first and then go long. But you have to be careful because it could fake out to the downside, right? So I just want to let you guys know that just don't long too early. Make sure you have all your confirmations. But that's simply all I have on GBP JPY is just, pull back into here in the longs. I think this is beautiful. You can see these how clear these levels are. You can see how beautiful these levels are right here. And actually the same thing is going to go for GBP USD. GBP USD though is a little bit different. I'm going to say why. Yes, we are in a huge uptrend. Yes, we created higher highs. We also break above this level over here and this level over here. Now, the area of our pullback is going to be a little bit different here on GBP USD. We're potentially either going to come down to this level and then go long, just like that. Or we're probably going to go down to this level and then go long. Right now, why? Well, because they're both areas of support and resistance, so we can go long. But we It's just the fact that if this level doesn't hold up, this level down here definitely will, right? And this is such a big move up. It's such a big move up that, where we could reject, right? The 0.38 lands in here, right? So we could see a very steep pullback for GBP USD if I was going long. So that's literally it for GBP USD. You just got to be careful of two areas. We're either going to long to me off of this area, or we're probably going to long up into this area. So, you just got to be careful, right? You have to be patient. That's how you kind of know. You have to be real patient. When price does get into here, just calm down, relax, wait, and just, be patient. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for on GPUSD, JPY. I think we have beautiful fucking setups. And I'm going to be looking for the NASDAQ. I'm gonna be looking for the NASDAQ. I'm gonna start trading NASDAQ. I'm moving to Florida for those of you who don't know. So I kind of want to get away from trading London session and fucking wake up at a normal time, like 8 a.m. or something, to get my day started, get my trading started. I feel like I'll function a lot better like that. But for the meanwhile, I'm going to be that back testing NASDAQ every single day, placing demo trades potentially for about like 2 months before we actually dive into NASDAQ, because I'm not moving until February. So just a heads up of what's to come, and just a heads up of our breakdowns tonight. These are the two setups of the week, and I think these are beautiful setups. If you have any questions, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and deuces.